everyone, it's Miwako. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very long video because I wanted to show you all of the things that I have crocheted from last year up till now. There are items that I cannot show you right now because I'm still finishing them up. So that can go in a working process type of video. It has been a very long time since I've been wanting to make this type of video, but there has been so many things that has happened in my life. Right now I've been wanting to make this video, but it's been raining almost every single day. Right now it's starting to rain again and I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this video. So without any more waiting, let's just go ahead and show you the things that I made last year. First, I made this tiny headband with a leftover yarn that I have from the Lion brand Quick and Wool Ease. I forgot the name, Wool and Ease. I don't wear this often. I think this is very good for when I need to like wash my face and stuff like that. The next item that I made are a pair of gloves. They look pretty tiny. Something that I wish I knew when doing gloves is that the hole is a little bit tricky, the hole for your finger. So I do find it a little bit uncomfortable over here. If you have made this type of pattern, you know that you have to kind of like stretch the chain. So I did that and I still feel like it's a little bit too tight for me. But I have sensory issues, so maybe that's why. I really wish I could make this in different colors. I mean, I wish. I know that I will. So it's cute. And it fits with a lot of outfits. So this was with the brown color from Michaels. I have a lot of impeccable yarns. All of the patterns, if I can find them, I'm gonna be leaving them in the description box below, except for the Japanese patterns because I have them physically. So this is a shawl that I made. I really like this one. I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of the impeccable yarns like kind of run very different. Like this one is pretty soft. A lot of the yarns that I have are pretty stiff, so it looks like this, pretty comfortable. So yeah, this is one of my favorite like pieces that I have made. I don't like everything that I have made, by the way. I'm gonna tell you which one I don't like. So the next one that I have is this one over here, which I really hate. So is this pattern that I got from Premier, and Premier has nothing to do with this. It's just that I use a worsted and they were asking for a DK. I was going to put this in the work in progress pile, but I also wanted to show you that it's literally done. Like this is the pattern, like this is it. It was a very basic design. I was trying to also make the head, it had a hood. I got it wrong, so I frog it. So I'm left with this. I feel like I wanna like frog it as well, the whole thing, but I don't know where I put the, like where did I hide the seams. I really hate this one. The pattern was very simple and I made this last year, so if I make it right now I'm gonna be able to do it a lot quicker with the correct yarn now that I have it. Because right after that I decided to get yarn for the first time from Premier, and now I had several DKs around here, so I can do it again. A much cuter color, I mean. So the next item that I also made, it's this, I don't know how you call it, but I made it from a Japanese magazine. It's this like shrug, I don't know how you call this, but I like it, but it is a little bit too small for me. So it's like this. So I feel like it's too small for me. I made it like small medium. I should have kept going. This is basically a big granny square, and I stopped at the same number that the pattern asked for, so this runs for like a small to medium size. I had to go for like, I don't know, maybe 10 rows more or 5. I'm large to extra large, but yeah, other than that, it is a very nice piece. It was very simple. I don't even like, I think I went very fast on this. So it's all 3 double crochets on each stitch, I think. So it was very simple, and I think that the border was made with single crochet or slip stitch. I don't remember very well. It is very tight. I made this one, I think it was this year. Now the other ones that I'm gonna be showing you are from this year. I think I made a lot of more things than I expected. Like, you're not seeing the mountains that I have on my side. I made this cardigan. I personally don't like it because it is not the cut that I like. I even added details on the side just to make it a little bit more cuter because it was completely square. It looks like this. Actually, with this blouse, it looks cuter actually. I've been trying to sell it, but now with this blouse, I actually like it. So I might add something like this just to make it even more cuter because I don't like plain things. I like very busy boho looking pieces. So yeah, this is how it looks at the bottom. The pattern was very simple, and I made this, I think it's size large, which is my size. Ta-da! Now I'm going to show you the things that I have made this year so far. So the first item over here, which I don't like by the way, it looks a little bit weird because it is. This is not how it was supposed to look like at the beginning. It's supposed to be completely like 2 rectangles. You will sew the middle on the front, the middle on the back, and then you just wear it like this. But I don't like how it looks on me, or I don't like how it looks at all. I added some frills over here with mohair. I combined the impeccable yarn from Michael's, the baby blue color, and I mixed it up with that mohair to give that color. It looks a little bit different than the baby blue from Michael's. So someone suggested me that I add like a string in the front to kind of like cinch my waist. So I did that, but I decided to do it on the shoulders and also on the back. And now I don't know how it really how does it really look like, because I really still don't like this design. I wish I could frog it, but I can't because I use mohair and it's just a huge mess if I try to. So this is one of the latest things that I made and I don't like it. So the last thing that I really made is the bag. Actually, it's this bag over here. Hope you can tell. So the design of this bag was very simple. It was a rectangle. It is a rectangle pattern, and I decided to add this frill in the front with this bottom. I think that it makes it look very fancy and a lot cuter, and it has a very long strap so I can wear it as a shoulder bag. And it matches with my aesthetic, which is pretty nice. It was pretty simple, but I was using sugars and cream, and I really don't like the yarn because it's very rough on my hands. I have arthritis and carpal tunnel, so that cotton was so painful to work with. I still have some sugars and cream, but I would like to either sell them or just do something because I really wanna like just get Hobie rainbow cotton, which is a lot softer on my hands, or any other cotton except for sugars and cream. The bottom is functional, so that helps a lot. Now this one over here is a Cowl. If you hear a noise, it's my cat eating. So this is the Cowl. I used again the other yarn that I have left over, and I added those bottoms. I think I really like how natural buttons looks like. I don't know if I'm showing you here how do I really look like with this on or whatever, but yeah. I really like natural like tweed natural colors. Like I like between very soft pastel muted colors from very like natural colors, so it's like both sides. So I also made this thing over here that's gonna be very difficult to show you, but it's a butterfly vest. A lot of people like how this looks like on me. Well, the design as well. A lot of people like how this design look like. I chose Premier DK yarn to make it. I really like the results. The first one that I made turned out very small because I used the wrong yarn. I thought that it was a DK, but it was a thinner one, so it turned out like small to medium size. It looks very complicated, but it's not. There's a lot of treble and double crochet, so it was pretty simple. I did have some confusions in some areas, but I kind of like guess it. So yeah, guess all the way. So I also decided to make a necklace, just something simple because I wanted to try and use the thin yarns that I have. So I made this dolly and made that into a necklace. I used lace yarn. I'm not used to it. It was quite difficult at first, but then I kind of got used to it. I have used lace yarn like twice in total. So yeah, that's how it looks like. Pretty simple, but it matches with my clothing and stuff like that. I wish I could make it like a lot more stiff so it doesn't bend like this. I have never done like a jewelry piece made out of crochet, so I don't know my options. But yeah, goes like this. I don't know, what do you think? I have a lot of ivory and cream stuff because that is pretty useful in modi fashion. I also made a hat. This hat is also made with impeccable yarn. It was pretty simple. It is a written pattern and it was very simple to make. I don't really have a lot of good skills with written patterns, but I was able to make this hat, which was very surprising. And it fits me a little bit loose, but I think that's a lot better than being too tight. I do get a lot of migraines like pretty fast. So yeah, we got a hat. I got this I don't know how you call it. It is a very long rectangle, so it is made with this pattern, like these stitches. The pattern is free. I'm gonna be leaving it in the description box below. So yeah, the pattern was supposed to be a little bit bigger, but I thought that I ran out of the yarn and I made it maybe 1 or 2 rows shorter. So yeah, it just goes like this. I think that the color really like works for my skin color. Like I think like it really pops me out. A lot of people like this. Even Premiere share this, which was pretty nice, mostly because the colors are perfect for fall. I also made this kind of hair accessory, which I don't like because it didn't turn out like I wanted it. So I did created the headband. This was a Japanese pattern and I was doing very well, but I did not use the yarn that they asked for because I will never have any of the yarns that they asked for. So I decided to use a worsted, but when I was creating the flower, which is not this one, I could not pass through the popcorn stitches. It had a lot of popcorn stitches and I could not pass them through, so I decided to do another flower. So I made this rose, but this rose is not really flat, it is more 3D. So this is what happens when I try to put it on my head. It kind of like goes like this and I really don't like it. My boyfriend says that he likes it, but I'm not sure. Like, it just looks droopy and I don't like that. And at the bottom we have these details, which are cute, but other than that I really don't like it. The design was a lot of cables. It took me a while. I think it was the first time that I ever made so many cables. So there's that. I don't know what you think about it. I wanted to remove the flower and create another thing, but then I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with this. So I don't know. Another thing that I made is this shawl, which a lot of people like. It has a lot of very nice details. I use impeccable yarn. I think in the color was chocolate. It has like a chocolate tone. These are the stitches. It had a lot of repeats, and there's a video for this. I'm going to be leaving it in the description box below. I want to make it again, but I want to make it with Lion Brand Wool Ease in pink, because I have one and it's very pastel and very cute. I don't really like this brown color. I like muted colors like this brown. This is very muted. I think this was made with Red Heart, the coffee color. So yeah, it's a huge difference. I like this a lot better. This is just too bright for me. And it's kind of ironic because I have few bright stuff around here. So I was getting confused in one of the few rows, but I try until I kind of got it. I don't know if I made many mistakes in the next rows, because you don't get the total counts on the video. You have to pay for that on the pattern, and I did not pay for it. So I was hoping that I could get the rows just by watching the video, basically. This has a hood, which is pretty nice. It covers your whole head. The pattern is really worth it. I forgot to mention that the pattern also like includes pockets, which is pretty nice. So yeah, it's a very nicely completed shawl. It's very big. You have the hood and you have pockets. I think that you cannot ask for more. So I really like it. The next item is another leftover. So this was the last leftover that I had from this yarn. This is a flower that I already had done for a very long time. And this is something that I just made up like randomly. I used completely everything. And I really like how it turned out. I like that I can adjust it to my head. I think those are my the best headbands that I prefer. Anything that is adjustable, because I really cannot tolerate anything that is not adjustable. I really love this yarn, but this is the butterfly vest that I made, but it turned out very small. This yarn is from Hobbii. They still have it. I don't remember the name. This is a paid pattern, by the way. This is something that I did not say. But yeah, this is the same butterfly that I did for my size. This one turned out like small to medium. The size is like, it's very obvious how small this is compared to mine. But yeah, I've been trying to sell this. I've been selling them on my Depop. Everything that I don't like, I am selling them on Depop, hopefully. If not, I'm going to donate them because I need room. You have no idea how much space all of this is taking me. This is one of the latest things that I made. It is a cardigan made with that same leftover woolen ease yarn. This is an hexagon pattern. It was very simple. And I really like how cozy, how fluffy it turned out like. And I also added all of these lace streams around it. That wasn't part of the tutorial, but I wanted to do it. I also added pockets as well. And yeah, it just turned out very cute. A lot of people like it as well. There was a fight between adding pockets or not adding them, but I end up adding them because I really wasn't sure. I am still not sure if the pockets was the right solution, because some people really thought that it looked just better without them. So yeah, this is another that I made. I think I made this last year, but I just finished it, adding the buttons and the pockets. So it's this pastel cardigan. Very, very cute. This is from Michael's, like the yarn. This is the yarn called Peckles. I bought all the pastel color ones. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with all of them, but I really like it. This cardigan feels very soft to the touch. It is quite breathable, even though this is like, I think it was acrylic and nylon. So it feels very comfortable. It's long sleeves and stuff like that, but it is very comfortable. I live in Florida and I think I can live with it. And the borders are made with impeccable yarn. Now this is the only part that feels very hot, like warm, I mean. But I made them with impeccable yarn. I don't remember the name of the color. And the buttons I think are from Temu or from Hobby, I don't remember. This is the first piece that I have ever added buttons, so I was really scared about that, but I really like how it turned out. It's quite heavy, quite heavy, just like the brown one. Something that I also made, and we are almost done, is another Cowl, but it was for my boyfriend because he wanted something that he could like wear and put an ice pack like inside of it. So I made him a very simple Cowl with 3 buttons. The other one is right here. And I made this with 2 different yarns because I ran out of this one. This other side is another type of gray, so this feels a little bit more rough than this side over here. This is bulky yarn, and the pattern was very simple. This is just a rectangle made out of double crochet, and I added these cute buttons that I had. I don't remember if I got them from Michael's, but these are wooden buttons. So yeah, it is very simple, but it works, and I like that. Well, he likes that because it's not mine. The latest thing that I made, I keep saying my latest, but this is actually my latest item. This is a, how do you call that? Shawl? Cowl? I keep like getting it wrong, but basically this is the pattern. The pattern was from Yarn Inspiration. It was a free pattern. The yarn is from Michael's. Is an impeccable yarn that is already discontinued. I don't even know how to look for batches of this. I know that the color is toasted almond. That is the only way that I know that you can find this. I am not really sure if I like this or not. I just feel like, not sure. I don't like the color as much as I thought that I would. And I don't think that it fits me just like it fit the model. Like on the model it looked a lot bigger. She used Carol, like the swirl cakes. I never owned one, so I'm not sure how do they feel. I know that they're very popular, but yeah, this is one, or if not the real latest item that I made. And the last item that I decided to leave it for last because it's huge, it's my weight blanket. So obviously I cannot show you the whole thing, but this is my blanket. And I say weight because I used 2 number 5 to make a number 6 that the pattern asked for, and I didn't have that one. I used around like 25 or 30. I think it was 30 skeins, 31 or something skeins, because I had to double it in order to make this. So this is from also Loops and Threads. It has this chocolatey colors. I really like it, and it's very, very thick, like how it ended up looking. Super, super. I've been sleeping with this because it's very thick and warm, and I get cold very easily when I'm sleeping. Like, it weighs 6 pounds because I already weighed it. Yeah, this is the whole thing. So it's my first ever blanket, and I'm gonna be making another one, not like that, with a real number 6, which is going to be very thin and a lot more flowy and hopefully more airy than this one. So yeah. I think I show you almost everything that I have made so far. I don't think I am missing anything. I think I really try to look everywhere. Like, you have no idea the huge mess that I have right now. Yeah, so I don't know, what do you think about this video? These are things that I made from last year up to now. I have few items that I'm finishing, so I have more to show you, but maybe I'm gonna be including them in a whip video because I need to add the pockets. So, but basically they are really done. So yeah. What do you think about these items? Which one was your favorite? Anything that you want to say, don't forget to let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out the links that I'm going to be leaving in the description box, so you can check out this pattern. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.